Hello, everybody, and welcome to day 80. 80 days. Can you believe it's 80 days? Welcome to day 80 of the 100 Days Python Programming Challenge. There are 20 more days to go. What is the topic for today? On day 50, I talked about list comprehension. So today, day 80, I will be talking about set and dictionary comprehension. It's day 80. 8 and 0. It is 8. I'll stop shouting. But it is 80 days. Let's learn set and dictionary comprehension. Hello there. Can you believe it is day 80 already? It's 80 days and we did not miss a single day. So today is day 80. On day 50, I spoke about list comprehension. If you have not watched the video, you should go watch it. Today we will talk about set and dictionary comprehension. What are comprehensions? Comprehensions in Python provides a concise way to create sets, dictionaries, lists using a single line of code. And they're particularly useful when you want to filter transformer data. So set comprehensions allows you to create sets dynamically. And what are sets? Sets are an ordered collection of unique elements. I believe there's also a video on set on this channel. You should check it out. So this is how we create our new set using our set comprehension. So this is our expression. This is for item in iterable if condition. So this is using a for loop and an if condition. So what is expression? Expression is what each element in the set would look like, while iterable is the collection that we're iterating over. And condition, this is optional. It's a filter. Sometimes you might not have this if you don't want a particular filter, but if you want a filter, then you can add the condition. Let me show you how you would create a set of squares using a set comprehension. So I have my list of numbers first. I have my list from 1 to 5. So this is my list from 1 to 5. And then I want to create the set of each item in my list. So I would have squares. This is my variable. And then I'd have my curly braces because we're working with sets. And then let's look at the syntax. We have expression. So this is what you want each item in the set to look like. What do I want? I want each item in my set to be the raised to the power of 2. I want to find the square. So 1 would then be 1 times 1, 2 times 2, 3 times 3, 4 times 4, and 5 times 5. So that is what I want each item to look like. And what do I want to call my each item? I want to call it num, and then I want to do to the power of 2. So this is what I want my result, each item to the power of 2. And then I move to my for loop. For item in iterable, there will be no if condition. So just for item in iterable. What is my iterable? That is the collection that I'm looping over. So my iterable is my number. And then what is my item? My item is num. So I will have for num in numbers, and that's it. This is what I want. And where do I want to do it? For each num in my numbers. And then when I print out squares, we should see the set of squares of each number. So let's run this. You see, we have a set with the square of each number. So this is the result that we want to get. Each item to the power of 2, and where we want to do it for each item in numbers. So now let's use our if condition. Can I say that the if condition is only when you want to have a filter? So if I have a list of numbers from 1 to 9, and then I want to filter for the even number. So let's have my variable. My variable is even numbers, and let's go through it together. So I want to check the even numbers. What is my result? My result will be num. So I have my variable name even number is equal to num. That will be my result, each number that is even in my list. And then for item in iterable, that will be for num in numbers. And then what is my condition? What condition do we use for even numbers? If num is divisible by 2 without any remainder. So when I print out even numbers, we should have only the even numbers in our set. And let's run this. You see, we have only the even numbers. And again, set are unordered. Set is an unordered collection of unique items. So you might see this like this. They are unordered. So this is how we create set comprehension with a filter and also without a filter. It is just a single line of code that takes the expression, which is each element, what it would look like, and then where you want to perform it, your for loop, the collection that you're iterating over. And then the if condition is if you want to add a filter to your set. Then let's move to dictionary comprehension. This allows you to create dictionary dynamically, and dictionary is a collection of key value pairs. So this is the syntax for dictionary. We have our key expression, which is the same thing of like what each key would look like, and then we have our value expression, what the value would look like, and we also have for item in iterable, and then you can have an if condition. So if I want to create a dictionary of squares, like we created a set of squares. So let's create a dictionary of squares. So this is my list, and then I would have my variable, which will be square dict because I'm creating a square dictionary. And then I want to have my key and value. So I would have num, and you see the column key and value, and then my value would then be num to the power of 2. So I want my dictionary to be 1. So the value we have in our original list will be the key, and then our square will then be the value. The value in our list will be the key, the square would be the value. So key value pairs. So this is my initial value in the list, that would be the key, and then this would not be the value of the key, the power to it. So where do I want to perform this? For num in numbers. And then let's print our square dictionary. We'll see that our original numbers will be the key and our square would be the values of our key. And if I run this, you see we have exactly that. In this format, num, our original values, will then be the key in our square dictionary. And when I say values, I mean the contents that we have in our list. I don't want you to get confused with me saying value so many times. Num here is the content we have in our list. They now become the key. You see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the square of it then becomes our value in our dictionary key value pairs. So you see 1, 4, 9, 16, and 25. So this is how we have been able to create a dictionary of squares using dictionary comprehension. Something else that you might want to do with dictionary comprehension is to reverse the key pairs. Let's say I have this as my original dictionary, and then I want to reverse it. You know, yeah, A is my key, 1 is my value, B is my key, 2 is my value, C is my key, 3 is my value. So now if I want to reverse this, that I now want 1 to be my key and A to be my value, how then do we now do this? I have reverse dict, and then I would have value to be my key. Remember, look at the syntax. This is my key expression. And then what do I want my value expression to be? Because we're reversing it, then this will be my key. And then I want to have for key value in original dict dot items. So you can see that we're kind of like having the reverse because we are taking each item, the key, and then the value. And you know that we said that this portion is what we want our results to be. And now see that our value is now like in the position of the key, and our key is in the position of the value. So we kind of like reversed it. So now if I print my reverse, we get it reversed. See, it's just because we're able to reverse it here. If I put this back at value and then this back at key, then it will just like stay the same. But what we want to do is to be able to reverse it. So by reversing it in our expression, what is our value? We've made it our key. What is our key? We made it our value. Then we're able to get our reverse dictionary. So these are simple ways that we're able to create set comprehension and dictionary comprehension. And this a practice question for you to try out. That is it for this video. Do not forget to subscribe, to like, and leave a comment. Let me know if you have any questions. And as always, the link to the Jupyter notebook is in the description. See you tomorrow.